Baker's Ribs limited modified B-Mod feature here. Next to last one on the lineup, Stephen Ashcraft, Blake Beggs, Dennie Geibar, Rickey Haney, Gary Fitch, Scott Rainey, Cole Ogden, and Randall Buttery. And hey, Tommy Davis and Larry Osborne, that's your top 10 starters. That's Stephen Ashcraft picking up right where he left off from his heat race. He had a strong heat race that really no one could handle anything that they could throw at him. He could handle it. But I tell you what, he's got some strong runs coming from Dennie Geibar, Rickey Haney, two big hitters, as well as Blake Beggs, Peanut, Gary Fitch. And look at that, right outside the top 5. It's the 5-0, Lieutenant Cole Ogden. He's coming under fire by the 17 of Tommy Davis. And Fitch, now Tommy Davis trying to get in the top 5. Ogden going the wrong way as he gets a little contact with Buttery. And I believe that's going to bring out another Vicky's Real Estate yellow as Buttery is parked at the bottom of the modified B-Mods. Stephen Ashcraft finally gives up the top spot to both Dennie Geibar and Rickey Haney. So back underway with this one, Rickey Haney, Dennie Geibar throwing haymakers up here for the top spot. Ashcraft, Davis, Beggs, and Buttery on the outside of that top 2 race looking in. So on the restart, Rickey Haney giving Dennie Geibar everything he can handle. And I'll tell you what, Ashcraft right there with the catbird seat watching these two battle it out. We haven't had a lot of green flag laps to kind of enjoy the race between the top 2, but they have been all over each other side by side, and they'll continue to do it. Haney with the advantage right now going into 3 and 4, though. Geibar going to try to set sail on him here, get it wound up around the high side. Tommy Davis has got around Stephen Ashcraft, move him up to the 3rd position. He may try to throw his name in the hat and show he's a player here tonight before we get this one in the books. Here off of turn number 2, that's where he closes the distance going down the backstretch with a heavy run into turn 3 and 4, but he's not able to get it on the back end. As once again the drag race to the line, if that was the checkered, it would have went to Haney, but Geibar is just right there, knocking at the door, trying to get that top spot back here. West finally has the flags in his hands, which means there's going to be 2 to go this time at the line. And what is fixing to be an absolute banger of a finish. Here comes Dennie Geibar down the front stretch, going back into turns 1 and 2. Oh, and a little mishandle from the car is going to allow Haney to hold the top spot. But I tell you what, Geibar sent it that time. And he'll send it over to turn 3 and 4. He sends it too hard. He gets off the top, and that's going to be all she wrote. That'll be enough for the 99H of Rickey Haney to probably hold on to the lead here and take the win. As he's a half a lap away, Dennie Geibar slides back 2 positions. He'll maybe try to get one back from Ashcraft. But the win, going to go to your 4th place starter here tonight. The 99H of Rickey Haney knocks him off here for the Baker's Ribs USRA Limited Modified B-Mod feature race.
thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.